Rainy days don't seem so wet, stormy nights don't stay. From the moment that we met, you were worth the wait. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know.
Right, so we'll answer another question. So Nina asked,
my beard, how long am I going to grow it? Am I going to braid it? And what made me grow it? Well, it'll grow as long as it gets. I sometimes plait it, sometimes put little bands in it. I think braiding is plaiting, so yeah, I do that quite a bit. And what made me grow it? I've pretty much always had a beard. I've always wanted one since I was a kid. And it's the only real place on my head that I can grow hair.
all the growing's sunk, so
Yeah.
it comes out of his ears, out of his nose,
Yeah.
and off his chin.
But not where it's supposed to grow. So I make the best of it by having a beard.
Frozen in a crowded room full of strangers, where are you, my love, my love? Will I taste your kiss again? Tell me this is not the end for us, for us. Hey, can you hear me wherever you are? I'm praying to angels and wishing on stars that we'll find each other no matter how far. 'Cause 5,000 miles is breaking my heart.
Now, that has to be the first. This has never happened before. Myself and Mandy have put a tent up and we haven't had an argument. The first.
Not yet.
Hey, can you hear me wherever you are? I'm praying to angels and wishing on stars that we'll find each other no matter how far. 'Cause 5,000 miles is breaking my heart.
So that's the tent all sorted. Double bed there. Little table, light there. Little sofa and a couple of rugs. Hopefully that'll be alright for him. And the hammock's back up. Hammock with a view.
Next question from Louise. Are we close to a village? Do we mix with the Portuguese locals to test our language skills? And are they welcoming?
How far away from the village?
2 kilometres up the dirt track.
Yeah, that dirt track that you've seen before.
Yeah, a couple of kilometres away from the village.
Yeah.
We do go down, at least we go through the village at least once a week. the local bar has our deliveries. So we pop in there and
Usually have a beer while we're there.
yeah.
As in, regarding Portuguese people in general, they are very, very welcoming. They're lovely, absolutely lovely. You feel like royalty when you drive down through village because everybody waves at you.
Yeah.
Everybody. You've never seen them before and they still wave.
They always say good morning,
Yeah.
good afternoon.
And they're very tolerant of us not knowing much Portuguese. We do know the rudimentaries, but yeah, we're very slow. We're very slow at learning it. We try, but we are very slow. But you know, just be polite.
Yeah.
Learn the polite please, thank you, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and you pick things up as you go along.
Yeah.
So, but they're lovely people, absolutely lovely people. The sofa's back out, and we have a rudimentary kitchen. So yeah, somewhere where we can sit if it's a bit cooler, and I can cook. The gas top bit's not sorted yet, but the oven works, and we've just got a little gas stove there we can cook on, and of course the extractor fan's up and working. And out here we've got the shade cloth back up and all the cushions back out. Yay! So a couple of hours ago we had a power cut, and unusually none of the windmills are turning, the wind turbines. So when I've looked online, there's been a massive power outage for Portugal, Spain, France, some reports of Belgium. So my daughter's just landed at the airport to come and stay in this, and she's also hired a car as well. So if everywhere's down, I'm not sure what's going to happen now. But brilliant timing. These are the times when you wish you had solar. This is my daughter Laura and her partner Adam. What do you think of the place?
It's lovely, really nice.
And they had a bit of a drama yesterday trying to get here. It took them 11 hours because of this big power cut. So, a few beers and bed.
Yep.
And you're off to Australia, aren't you, today?
We are gonna go explore the local area.
Alright, we'll let you get ready.
Next question is from Eldrinod, or Eldrino. I apologise if I've pronounced it wrong. He asked, what was it like getting permission to live in Portugal?
That was, personally, I think that was quite hard, and it was very frustrating because it takes so long. I think it took us 9 months.
Yeah.
About 9 months.
But we did it ourselves.
Yeah, we didn't hire anybody to do anything.
But if you're going through it, just hang on in there, it'll all come good in the end.
Yeah, definitely. The other thing was, are we pensioners?
Not quite. Not quite. We do live off Mandy's pension, but it's a private pension that she drew out to give us the finances to move here. But as far as state pensions,
The age of the UK state pension now is currently 67. So
and I've just turned 60, so we've 7 years to do.
So
before we...
yeah, Rob's 7 years to do, and I've got 10. before I can draw state pension.
Yeah.
And the other question was, do we have to go back to the UK? No, is the answer, because we're on a 2-year temporary residency through a D7 visa. So,
And after that 2 years, they can extend it to 5.
yeah, you get a further 3 years, but we have to have another interview and yeah. And then after that, you can go for citizenship. So we'll see where we are when it comes to that point. So Jeanette asked, what are we doing with the mimosa area?
That we've just cleared.
Yeah.
Basically, it's going to be a natural area.
For now anyway, because we want to get all this top bit done first, and then we'll see after that.
Yeah, we'll keep on top of the mimosa and the rock rose.
And then obviously there'll be a little oak forest there once these saplings start to grow.
So it's a natural meadowy type thing. The post is now in. It's been drilled, countersunk, and then a bolt put through into a large roll plug. I've drilled them quite deep so I can cut a little circle of wood and glue it in so you don't see the screw head or the hole. It's also been resined at the top and bottom, simply because I had some resin and no other jobs for it, so stick it on this, make it, you can hear it's really solid. So we've got to wait for the resin to go off. I'll give it at least 24 hours just to make sure, and then we can release the acro and see if it works. Fingers crossed it does, and I am praying that it does. But yeah, that'll be on Friday, the release of the acro. Barbara has asked us what we're going to do with the basement cellar area. Are we going to use it as storage? The plan is to put a concrete floor down, similar to the one in here. Split the room into 2, 2/3 and 1/3. The 1/3 will be storage, put the washing machine and the dryer in there, like a utility room really. And the 2/3 of the room will be, we have a pool table, that'll go in there. Hopefully we might acquire a second-hand sofa bed or something if people want to come, and maybe the weather's too bad to put the tent up, then they can stay in there and be quite comfortable. So a bit of an all-rounder room in there really.
We will have steps going up to the 2nd floor as well in there, so we have access throughout the house then.
Yeah, and the moving around the house, it'll flow a bit better than having to go outside to access any rooms. So yeah, that's the plan.
That's the plan.
Somebody has been in my garage and messed it all up again.
It wasn't me, because my bit's tidy. So this is corn, and I only planted this last week, and it's going nuts. So that means I have to make another bed quite quickly before this goes absolutely nuts. But it's my first time growing corn, so hopefully we'll have lots of corn on the cob. And the first sign of pears. Lots of them.
Hola from Portugal.
Hello! We just want to say a big thank you to Lou for buying us a coffee. Just so you know, 20% of that will be going into the animal charity pot. So once we get enough, we'll be going to donate it to the charities.
A big hello to all our new subscribers. Thank you very much. We appreciate your support.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. So this video's the last of the questions answered.
But if you do have any more questions, you just put them in the comments and we will answer you.
Yeah, if there's anything we've missed, just give us a shout. But we've not got as much footage as what we wanted because the camera went flat and we couldn't charge it up. So yeah, there's a few bits we've missed out, but yeah.
Normal service will be resumed on Friday.
Yeah, we're back starting at work again, so yeah, hopefully that wall is going to stay where it is. But we'll see.
It's either going to be a catastrophic fail or a big win.
A big success. I think we'll leave it at that for now, and we'll see you all on Friday. So, ciao for now.
Ciao for now.
Bye.
Bye.